Will VR hurt your eyes? Well, obviously a goat like me will never let my eyes get hurt, and neither will my supporters, but that question still exists and we have to answer it. But before we can give a simple yes or no, there are 3 parts to it. First part, and a big part of all of this, is eye fatigue. Using VR for a long time can cause something called eye fatigue, and while you're playing VR, you aren't blinking as much as you should. And this leads to dry eyes. Dry eyes are really uncomfortable, and with them, you can get temporary blurred vision because you've been playing Gorilla Tag for the past 2 hours non-stop with no water or nothing. Don't worry, the blurriness does not last forever, and it will get rid of it in maybe like 10 minutes. Some people also experience something called twitching eyes. It's where your eyes literally just twitch. 1 in 4,000 people experience this symptom, and that's kind of a lot, but not a lot at the same time. You get what I'm saying? So is this answering the question, will VR hurt your eyes?
No.
Well, then we have to talk about the different age groups of VR. VR is recommended for people who are older, and as a matter of fact, most companies like Meta say that you shouldn't use a VR headset if you're under the age of 13. Younger kids can get early blurry vision and eye strain while playing VR compared to adults, and this just isn't good for you. But VR isn't all bad. VR has great benefits as well. It can help your eyes by making your reaction time faster, so you're like the next Jackie Chan or whatever. It also helps with visual memory and hand-eye coordination. Finally, we have the long-term effects of VR. After doing research about this, I really couldn't find anything about long-term effects in VR, mostly because VR is just super new. I know VR came out a while ago, but the main public hasn't been able to use VR until the Quest 2 came out. And you're probably sitting there typing away like, oh, the first Quest came out before the Quest 2. But to be honest, we all know that the Quest 2 really put VR on the map. That was the most explosive, most popular headset. You can look at the Steam charts, look how it just dominates PC VR. This is like a great gift, and it's cheap. The Quest 2 is literally the perfect headset, I think. Not the Quest 3, not the Quest 1. The Quest 2 at this moment in time is the most perfect headset, and it put VR on the map. So now it's time to answer the real question we've all been waiting for. Is VR bad for your eyes? And the real answer to if VR hurts your eyes or not is that not really. It doesn't really hurt your eyes. Yeah, you will get dry eyes and eye pain, especially if you're younger. You have a higher chance of experiencing some of these symptoms of playing VR. But to be honest, we haven't found any long-term serious effects, and it's not like one eye is going to go in the opposite direction of the other just by playing VR for like 3 hours every day. Nothing major is really going to happen to you. You will be fine. But before you click off, there is a solution to fix these symptoms if you have them, like the dry eyes and eye pain and irritation, all that. Here is the simple rule that I found that a lot of people use, and it's really famous. You could just search it up real quick. Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break and look at something that is 20 feet away. That is the 20-20-20 rule. And if you don't know what 20 feet away is, you don't know what that is, just look out your window, look at a tree that's in your backyard or something that's a little bit far away, and you'll be fine. And I know it sounds silly, but also try to blink more. I find myself not blinking as much in VR, especially with the screen 3 seconds in front of me, and I'm literally fighting a battle like it's real life. It's kind of hard to remember to blink. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video and found it very informative, let me know in the comments below what is the type of video you've always wanted to see about VR.